Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here for our middle of the week offering, which should be a lot of fun actually. I've just about recovered from last night. If you were watching, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back to us today after last night's chaos. But we are here with, well, a bit more of a normal day, back to normality today with 3 lovely shows across today. We've got the keys to the craft vault coming up a little bit later on. 5 o'clock tonight, we'll be opening that up, seeing what is in there. We've also got a masterclass coming your way at 2 o'clock this afternoon, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. Lots of goodies on that show actually, and all the items which you can grab should be on the shop today already. And we're crafting together in this little show, and I know the lady at the other side of the studio has a brilliant project to kind of, well, you can join us in the crafting along, or you can watch and come back and do it a little bit later on. We also give you the opportunity in the show, of course, to pick up all the bits and pieces that you will need. I've got a very full counter under here actually, so lots to get your hands on, lots of deals that you might have not seen for a little bit, and certainly some deals which you will have seen quite recently, which you might not yet have picked up. So lots to look forward to. The lady at the other side of the studio is looking very festive today actually. She is ready and raring to go for 2 days. It is the lovely Helen Kirkham. Hello, and I love your cardie.
Hey, hello everyone. Hello Ben.
How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm pretty good actually, thank you. I'm just marvelling at your cardigan over there. I absolutely love that.
I'm not quite ready for the Christmas jumper, so it's like a good sort of betweeny. A cardigan, yeah. So I've got lots of Christmas jumpers, but frankly, they are quite like, you know how Christmas jumpers can be quite like a lot, and so having a cardigan kind of brings it, because I totally don't call November. It's definitely December Eve. So
December Eve, yeah, absolutely. The whole month.
So prepping for December is what November is all about. So we've got the tree out, we've got the decorations out, the tree is half done. I'm sort of half almost there in my Christmas fair of outfits, things like that.
Have you got a lot of jumpers then?
I've got a lot of jumpers, a lot of pyjamas, a lot of jumpers, trousers, shoes, headgear, jewellery. Yeah, I just love Christmas.
I used to have a Christmas jumper for every day of December.
Nice.
And then Laura chucked a load out.
Oh no!
Yeah, sad times.
Do you know, it's really difficult because I had last year actually, we were going through all the Christmas jumpers and things, and I had a jumper that I've probably had for the last 20 years. And you know how sometimes when it's wool, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually it just looks like a dress. And I've held on, I've tucked it in, and then I think my mum just went, Helen, it's done. It's time to let go. I was like, no, it had this really cute reindeer on with a scarf that you could tie, but it's gone.
Aww. I've got a Christmas cardigan as well. If I'd have known, I'd have worn mine. But mine's a bit more of like it's a bit of a bad taste Christmas cardigan. It's not, like yours is quite jolly. Like mine's, I think it's got like sprouts and stuff on it like that.
Oh, I've got a different one for tomorrow. A different Christmas cardigan for tomorrow, which is much louder than this one. Like, proper loud. So yeah, I kind of, maybe if you want to wear that tomorrow you can, but if not, it's all good. I'm happy to stand alone on the Christmas, whatever. Ta-da!
Well, maybe I will. What do you think? Should I wear my Christmas cardigan tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I will.
I will be with you before Christmas though as well. So I'm back in December, so I'll be more Christmased up then. So if you feel more comfortable then.
Yeah. I'm quite happy to do whatever. You know me. I do my own thing really. So.
Good.
Yeah, I've got 3 Christmas jumpers already in the green room, so...
Did you say it's got sprouts on it?
My cardigan hat, that actually might be in there. I'm sure the cardigan has sprouts on it. And I've also got another Christmas jumper, which is sprouts holding beer, and it says Sprout on the Town.
That's fantastic. I used to have one that had like... You know the sound bars you get?
Oh, yeah.
I used to have one that was in, like, it was supposed to be in a fireplace, like a sound bar, but the sound bar broke and it was completely pointless without it.
So I've got that.
What, that goes up and down with the fire? Well,
so I've got a jumper, which is like a fireplace, and then you put your mobile phone in there, and the fire crackles.
Oh, that's posh. No, this was just literally sound bars that went up and down with the movement of me.
Yeah.
Like, so when I made a sound, the fire went up and down. Yeah, but I don't know about you, but I've had loads of the ones with lights in as well, but I always lose the battery.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had one that had like Will Ferrell on it, and he like screamed like out of the jumper, his words, and then I lost the battery and you just couldn't hear it anymore, obviously. It's really sad.
Let us know about your Christmas jumpers this morning. Maybe you're wearing a Christmas jumper. Maybe you've got pictures of you in your Christmas jumper or Christmas cardigan. Send them in. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Yesterday, we did pictures of staircases. Sounds weird, but because we had our staircase dies obviously launched yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So we had some staircases sent in, didn't we? Amongst other things. We had some really random pictures yesterday, but it was fun.
Cool.
Jan's on the socials for this one, so any questions, comments, you want to fire this through, you can. Karen G is in from a freezing Belfast. We had loads of snow here this morning. Thankfully, I was telling Helen I got out of the village quite early as I went to the gym. By the time I got back, Laura rang me saying, don't come into the village, it snowed in, and like people are getting stuck on the hill and stuff like that. So
I was not prepared for
No.
snow. I'm like a proper soft southerner. I'm not used to snow, and so I'm wearing Crocs. And if you guys have ever seen Crocs, they've got massive holes in, so that my feet were just soaking wet. Like literally the first second I walked outside. But I was saying to you, wasn't I, that we've actually got snow down where I live, which is very, very unusual.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with the weather. But yeah, we don't normally get it down where we are, maybe in January, but not often.
Yeah, we had loads. It's getting warmer now, so it's disappearing. But yeah, what a morning. What a morning. Melody Kellogg says, good morning from a dark, cold California. And Avril says, good morning. Helen, Ben, Janet, everyone watching today. Absolutely freezing here today with some flutters of snow this morning. I think everywhere's seen a little bit, aren't they? Christine Mahoney is in. Hello. Susan B says, I love your Christmas sweater, Helen.
Thank you.
Loving the Christmas card. Cardi, says Corey Verlander. Cardi. And thank you to Linda, who's been in touch saying good morning. Hello to Mallory, who says, hi, Helen. Ben, you did an awesome job yesterday. Very inspiring. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Ben.
And get in there. Ben, I didn't get to watch live yesterday, says Kathy Green in Mechanicsburg, but you did an amazing job crafting and presenting. I loved your project. Thank you. We sort of just about got there. It was a bit wonky, but, you know, wonky, quirky, put your own little take on it, don't you see? Doesn't
Absolutely.
matter
It's exactly how it was supposed to be, Ben.
Yes.
Whatever it turned out like was exactly what it was supposed to be.
See? What the expert says. Hi, everyone. Here we are again. Hi to Ben, says Michelle, and lovely to see you again, Helen.
Thank you.
It's starting to feel a bit like Christmas. She's bringing the Christmas with her today. I tell you what, with that cardi. A morning from another beautiful day that will be today in Florida, says Colleen.
Jealous.
Oh, to be in Florida, eh?
No, it's like I've got 5 months and then I'll be there. 5 months.
Are you going to Florida?
Going in April. Can't
To,
wait.
Disney?
Disney World, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. We literally got back from our holiday in June and 3 days later we booked it again.
Hey, hang on a minute. 5 months? What?
That's right, isn't it?
When? When are you going?
April.
Ah.
Well, sort of not, for 5 and a bit months.
Ah. So we'll all be in the States together in April because we're in Texas for Crafterscompanion.
Oh, yes.
So,
in fact, I believe that I'm there exactly the same time as you guys.
Really?
So if, you know, I could make a whistle-stop tour as like a little guest cameo.
Yeah. I have no idea on geography, like how far
No,
Texas
I have no
and
idea
Florida.
how far away it is
you might
from
need
each
to get on a
other.
plane to do a whistle-stop tour, but
Yeah. It's
fun.
probably like mileage away, like
Yeah.
seriously big distance.
Yeah,
I have
like
no
5
idea.
hours.
Yeah.
Or we, all at Crafterscompanion, could come over and see you.
Brilliant.
At Disney World.
Even better.
Yeah.
We'll do a bit of Disney crafting.
Yeah, I'll put that to Leanne and Sarah, see what they say. Anyway, stitched edge dies. So these launched last 17-hour drive, is it? Just around the corner.
Doable. My cousin and her husband live in Pennsylvania, and they drive like 3 hours to get to a particular supermarket they like. So I think maybe that's kind of, maybe it's just them, but I feel like that's sort of an American-y vibe. But I could be wrong.
Oh,
Let me know if you like to drive out there.
I hear like Americans, because it's obviously such a big country, isn't it, the US? I hear like a 17-hour drive is just like going to the shops.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
I get that vibe. So
Yeah.
it's you know, it's got to happen now.
Yeah. That'll be on the second day at Crafterscompanion. All on the bus to Disney World. Right. The stitched edge dies. So these have been incredibly popular. I know lots of you have picked these up, launched these. Oh, I lose track now. Was it last week or the week before? I don't even know. £44 or $52 for these. These are incredible, giving you so much detail, and that stitched detailing around the outside of all of the different designs. And I know so many people bought these individually. The postage stamp design was very, very popular as an individual item. You've also got in here the beautiful stitched edge rounded rectangles. I think one of the absolute favourites in the bundle and indeed individually were these tags, because these are just so fantastic again for creating you know, a fun front for your project, using them just as gift tags, or indeed, you know, creating cute little ideas for memory books, scrapbooking, all that kind of thing. You've got pennants in here as well, which are super cute. Saw some fantastic cards with these, you know, almost using them as little pieces of bunting, adding letters into them as well to kind of personalise projects with. And then you've also got your circles as well, so your scallop circle. And then lastly in the bundle, and again, a lot of people I feel bought this who missed out on the cloche dies, because the larger one here, obviously allowing you to create a little scene, and you could use that as like a cloche effect if you like, really. But brilliant for your mats and layers, brilliant for your like stitched apertures of different shapes, of course, and sizes, and a brilliant bundle for £44 if you're platinum, or $52. And just to sort of put in your mind's eye a little bit more as to what you can do with them, Helen has got the concept suite.
I love this one. So this is one of the rectangles here, and I love that you've got a little domed card with detail inside. Then also to add a little bit of something special to a gift box, so that's the gift box front. This one I love. In fact, this is my favourite of all of them.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little sort of shadow box. Imagine like putting little imagery and stuff like that. And also, actually, if you turned it round, you've got a flag too.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got your pennant, but then turn it round and you've got a little waving flag. This one, again, anyone who's seen any shows I ever do, I'm a fan of using the waist.
Oh, yeah.
So this is great, again, cutting. So when you get left with the outside edges, which you ultimately do when you cut your frames from the inside, maybe align them specially on your die cutting machine so that you can use the waist too. Cute little card like this. Again, you could have little imagery in each different square, maybe a sentiment in each one. I love the fact that you can build these up, so you could put them flat, but also you could pop lots of foam pads underneath as well, and get real sort of dimension. But then this one's super clever too. I keep holding these cards back to front. I love this.
Look at that.
Look at this.
So you spinner.
Like twist it. What's it called? A spinner.
Spinner,
is it as simple as that? Yeah. So you can twist it up. And
what does it do?
This is clever as well, really quite a unique idea, doing one of those gap cards but using the tag to join the bottom and the top. That's very clever. And again, just using each of the elements to create an easel card, so attaching the pieces that you cut together, or even sending them through, leaving a little gap when you send it through the die cutting machine so it doesn't cut the back out. Again, this is very clever as well, like an interlocking card.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
That's really cute.
Very cool.
I love the idea that just you can use all of these elements, or then just something like this. I won't shake it, because I always think when you shake a card on camera, it looks great when it's shaking, but then as soon as you pause and the camera can actually catch it, it just stops shaking.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to not do it. And then this one, little windows, you could have like little characters in there. You could even, do you know what would be really fun with something like this, is put an image onto some acetate and have like a stained glass element. That would be really nice for Christmas. And then again, some bunting all the way down.
Yeah, that's clever.
That's really nice, really pretty. Got so many elements. Oh, another easel card as well, using the smaller shapes as your stopper. Just a little tag, again, remembering that, you know, obviously these are perfect for, we've got the Christmas season coming up, so these are perfect for marking down. And then another one of these, similar to the shadow box, but again, the pieces just build up from the inside. I mean, there's loads here.
Shows how versatile they are, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And then using it actually as bunting, you know, putting, maybe you've got some dies, like alphabet dies from the carnival or things like that. You could put Merry Christmas or birthdays. We've actually got, I made some bunting about 5 years ago, and it still gets bought out, because when you build it with quality like this would be, you know, using your good glues and things, you can repurpose these. And when you think about the idea that you go to those party shops and things and you spend a lot of money on really like poorly made bunting, so creating your own and then putting it away is a great sort of time saver and money saver, really.
Really good set. We're going to be looking at that, of course, over the course of the show. Hi to Alex, who says, good afternoon. Watching very briefly before a dentist appointment. Ouch, I'm at the dentist next week. Hopefully I'll be watching late. Michelle says, here in Lincoln, according to the weather map, we're sat in an oval with no snow, but snow all around us. This happens a lot. Or maybe you've got your own little like mini climate kind of thing going on. Sandy Cockerfer says, hi Ben, good to see you back. Helen, hello, Stephen Ferguson. And Karen Bernhardt says, good morning from Hampton Roads, Virginia. My husband's Christmas party is ugly sweater themed. So I have a plan. what's the plan? I need to see the ugly sweater. I used to every year buy a new one, but as I say, after my wife threw out half of my ugly sweaters, I just make do with what I've got now.
Have you seen those sweaters where they're green and they've got like tinsel and baubles on, and you put them on, and when you go like that, it makes the tree? Have you seen those?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's got like tinsel and all sorts, and when you put your hands up, you make the sort of Christmas tree, and you can hold like a star. I've always wanted one, but every time I find them, they're really small. I don't know if they're like, I don't know why particularly, so they're obviously kids' ones. But yeah, I love those. I think they're really cool.
Just to show you the next bundle, Flora and Fauna, all the details on the website for you here. I do believe in this bundle, though, you are getting 2 of these pads. That is an absolutely beautiful floral wreath that you've got. And what's so lovely about the Flora and Fauna pads is that obviously you've got flowers, I think, for all occasions, for all kind of times throughout the year, but you've got flowers which you may know, you've got flowers which you may not, you've got wildflowers in there, you've got the addition, of course, of all of the fauna, so you've got beautiful bumblebees in here. It's one of the first collections that I've seen that sort of brings to the front and highlights the little ladybirds as well, who you'll see in die form in just a few moments' time. But it's one of those beautiful papers, again, where the more you look into it, the more you see, like, for example, cute little bumblebee, and there's a little ladybird or ladybug, if you call it that, over there. So it's a beautiful pad, lots to love about it. And once again, dive in, delve in, check out all the different layers once you get this home. And on the reverse of that, you've literally just got the kind of background, if you like, of the A side. So if you want to kind of stamp onto that more, do more of your own work, if you like, you've got the ability to do that on the B side. So that's your pad, which you're getting twice over, 24 sheets, no, 36 double-sided sheets in there, actually, you're getting. You're getting 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. Here's those ladybugs I was telling you about. So Lady Lux, it's a really cute little edgeable there. So if you want to paper piece that, pop it on some acetate, colour it, just leave it as is. It's entirely up to you. Really, really lovely die. You've then also got, as far as dies are concerned, this set here, which is called Small Things. All the small things. Blink 182. So you've got the leaf die there, and then the kind of skeleton which goes over the top, and then the cute little ladybug as well, which I think is so super cute, and then some little florals in there too. This set, which is incredible, so this is called Flora and Fauna Bugs. So you've got the amazing frame here, and then the ability to be able to cut the base, pop the frame over the top, use that on its own if you like. I mean, so much to love about that, whether you want to colour it, whether you want to paper piece it, get some of your illusion film out, and then you can build your own bugs as well. So there's your ladybug. What I love about the ladybird there, rather than having spots, is the ladybird has little hearts that you can pop on her little wings, which is cute. And there's your bumblebee as well. Again, look at the wings, look at the way those have been designed. Illusion film that up and it will look amazing. And then you've got the little rose there to decorate your bumblebee in yellow and black. 2 embossing folders. So Ladybug Love is, again, a beautiful, beautiful embossing folder with tons of floral detailing on. And then you've got your rectangle, which is the Sweet Flora. That one, again, is stunning because you've got all the florals over the top of your hexagons there as well. And then you're obviously going to get a load of sentiments with this too. So the Ladybug Hugs brings you things like appreciate life's little miracles, sending you a ladybug hug. You've also got in there, until you spread your wings, you never knew how far, until you spread your wings, you never know how far you can fly. And you've also got good things should come your way with this tiny ladybug. Oh, I always feel like if a ladybug lands on you, is it supposed to bring you like good luck or something?
Oh, I don't know. I've never heard that, but hey, I'll take that. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Yeah. I love little ladybugs.
Get luck where you can get it.
Yeah. Okay.
So do I. They're very pretty.
Let's go with that. Nice. Talking to pretty, look at that card you've got there.
Yeah, really nice. I love this. You know, I personally don't do enough DL cards. That is so gorgeous. I love the leaves and the little ladybug or ladybird or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And then using that embossing folder by adding some colour to it is really pretty. And again, this one, very simple, just using one of those papers and the die and a sentiment and you're done. And I love that. That shows how great those papers are, that they stand up as a background all on their own without having to do much work. And then again, a nice sort of mixed media-esque one with your embossing folder, using those edgeables on the sides there and sort of colouring them in with felt tips, markers, whatever. Yep. And then a fun little sort of shaped card as well. Very nice. Really, and again, using lots of elements from that collection. Really beautiful. I love those.
Morning to Karen who's joined us. Rosalind has joined us. Mary Beth Doyle is with us as well in Minnesota, and Zoe Carver says, good afternoon, everyone. Keep the comments coming through. As I say, any questions you've got that you want to fire our way, feel free to do that as well. And yeah, everything that you perhaps want to get in your baskets today, you want to shop for, is there on the shop today, so do have a look. And if you fancy sending it in any pictures of your Christmas sweaters, then again, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. All right, we're going to do a little project in this show. So you're going to use a combination of the tags and the flora and fauna, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm using the scalloped edge circles, the stitched edge tags,
Yeah.
and then some of the elements from the flora and fauna. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to take our largest die here from the tag set, and we're going to cut out some of these.
Okay.
So I think 4 of these we're going to get that to fit on. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Perfect.
So this is just some super smooth white card, but obviously it will work with whatever elements and cards you want to work with. So get that out of the way, come on. And we're sending it through the Gemini too, but I just felt it move. Hang on a second, sorry. I knew that it was going to move. There we go.
Doreen's joined us, Sheila Kay's joined us, Tracy's joined us, Violet Hastings has joined us as well. Loads of people tuning into the show today. It's nice.
Fabulous. Right, so what I'm going to do, I've got one completed, but I'm going to show you how I put it together. So I'm going to cut 2 of the tags out, but to do exactly what I've done, you'll need 4. But I'm going to do 2 just to start with, just to show you how we put this element together.
Yeah.
So we'll do another one of those. Probably should be using low tack tape to hold that in place because I'm using just the right amount of paper.
Yeah. I was doing a bit of that last night, to be fair. I was like, should I take this down? It's like, nah, we'll just risk it. We'll just put it through.
Just go with it. See what happens.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, it doesn't cut in the right place, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Who cares about that?
I can't imagine it doing anything other than that. Oh, look at that. Just look at brilliant. Okay, so we'll just start to show you how we put this together. So let me just get my plates out of the way. We're going to take another piece of card, and you're going to cut it by, what did I say? 4 1/4.
Yeah.
By 1 3/4. So you get a little strip like this.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring in our scoreboard, and we're going to score at 3/4 inch and 1 inch. Okay. So, did I say 3/4?
Yeah, 3/4 and 1, you said.
Yes, perfect, which would be there and there. So you get like a little well down the centre of your piece of card.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to fold it both ways so it's malleable both ways. So normally you'd fold sort of one way, but fold it both ways so it gives it that flexibility.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring in our 2 tags, and you're actually going to turn them over. So you're going to stick this to the back. Oh, actually, no, we're going to do it to the front. Ignore me. Do it to the front. So where the details inwards. And we've got some tape here. And what you're going to do is you're going to line it up to the edge of the die on one side. You could also do it this way if it's easier. It's up to you. And line it up again. So to the edge. And just make sure that's all nice and down. And what you get is your first fold.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just bring in, and then what I've done is I've just repeated it. Oh, I did do it back. Look at that. I thought I had. Do you know when you said it, I said it the first time, and I was like, do it from the back?
Yeah.
I said it, and then I messed it up. So I have done it from the back.
Okay.
Reason being is we're going to cover this, whereas we don't need to cover this element because you've got the nice stitch. So it's basically doing it 4 times.
Yeah.
And there we have it. And then what we can start doing is cutting out some other elements. But before we do that, we're going to create 2 pockets. So you're going to cut a piece twice at 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So
I say hi to Cindy Condy's joined us. She says, I'd love to see some snow. We're still mid-80s here. Too hot to feel like Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah, we got 0 degrees here today and, well, slush now, isn't it? It's more slush than snow.
It's, one year we went to Florida, Disney World on Christmas, like we were there for Christmas Day. It was amazing sitting in the hot tub on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it feels
incredible.
A bit weird, I guess.
It was strange, but it was a good kind of strange, you know? Like, I'm so used to just... Because where I am, like I said, we don't get snow, so it doesn't snow, it's just cold.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so we've got a little pocket, which is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch and 3 1/4 inch. Okay, so 1/2 inch and 325, or 3 1/4, whichever you prefer. And then we're going to turn, and we're going to do a 1/2 inch again. Okay, so it's like that, and then we're going to reinforce our folds. Always a good idea to do that, it just helps when you're creating things like this. And then I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and just snip off the corner like that.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold that in. So we've got our centre, and we've got it like this.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, and then we'll just put, I mean, for speed, I'm going to do it with this, but I would recommend perhaps using red liner tape when you do it at home, because it just gives it that little bit more structure. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop it on here. But before we do that, we're going to take our centred circular die. Now, let me just pop those back up. Now, you can do it with the centre of your die, or if you've got maybe a punch or something like that.
Yeah. You
pop it on here, and we're going to create like a little lip. This one I will use some low-tack tape though, because I get the distinct feeling it will move because it's kind of bulky. I say use sort of tape, but we haven't got any. Oh.
What's that, low-tack tape?
No tape.
There should be. There was some there last night.
Are you sure?
100%, because I was going to use it, and then I didn't use it. I put it to one side.
Oh, here it is, tucked away underneath.
That's definitely my fault.
Sorry, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the wood for the trees.
Was it messy there this morning, by the way?
No.
Oh, fine. Jake must have tied it up then.
Right, so I'm going to pop that there and just hold it in place. And we're going to send that through. Actually, we could probably send that through the little one, couldn't we? Yeah, look at it fits. Perfect. To the mini.
Natalie's joined us. Hi to Natalie
Hello.
Howell. And I think for the first time ever, I can't recall I've ever said hello to anyone watching from India.
Oh, wow.
Harleen, I don't know if I can pronounce your surname, Harleen Kaur from Delhi in India is watching.
Hello.
Harleen, is this your first time watching?
So cool.
If so, how did you find us?
Yeah.
And how is India today? I bet it's warmer in India than it is here.
Gosh, yes. Right, so again, I'm just going to fold that down. I have a little bit of tape here, like so, and we're going to repeat the process.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do my best to line it up accurately. Actually, I wonder if I could, let's try that. Perfect. There we go. And again, I'm going to go through my mini here.
Yeah. Just say details up on your screen now. Individuals available only in the US, as you can see. But the full collection available in the UK. Hi to Michelle, who says, we love sitting in the hot tub outside when it's snowing.
When it's snowing,
nice. Even better with a glass of fizz.
Oh! Did I tell you when I was here last time, Ben, I'm doing November?
November?
November.
So as in no...
So no alcohol,
oh, yeah.
no chocolate bars,
yeah.
no fizzy drink.
Oh, wow.
So, and ironically, fizzy drink I'm okay with, and chocolate I'm not really missing, which is I find very strange. But actually, I went out to sort of like a lunch thing with some friends the other day, and they were all drinking cocktails. I was like, oh, this is really awful.
Did you leave?
I just said, I'm done. This is it. I can't do it anymore. But yeah, it was really difficult. But that was really funny.
God, that's quite difficult to do, isn't it? Giving up 3 things.
Yes. It's funny as well, though, because what I've done, because I didn't want it to be too difficult for myself. So what I've done is I've given up, like, having chocolate bars.
Right.
So if I'm, like, having, I don't know, a cookie or something, it's got a couple of chocolate chips in, I'm not destroying myself for that. But everyone's like, well, you're doing it wrong then if you're not doing it. I'm thinking, well, how can I do it wrong? Because I'm the one that decided I was doing it.
You're doing the rules.
Yeah, I made the rules up, so how can I be doing it wrong?
Yeah, exactly right.
And then what I've just used some red liner tape on the sides here, and we're going to add, oh, let me just snip that off because you can see one side of it. There we go. We're just going to add that there. And repeat the same on this one, and what we've created is a cute little pocket. I think I might keep going though into December, maybe even go till the middle 2 weeks of December.
I think particularly, I mean, I'm not a massive drinker. I do like
No, me neither.
No, but what I'm saying is I think when I've done stuff like this before, so I've done like, what's the one when you give it up? Is it?
Dry January.
Dry January, that's it. Or have I done Stoptober? I've done one of them before.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. Stoptober.
Yeah, maybe I made that one up.
That's cool.
But I feel like when you've come off it for, 3-4 weeks, you haven't had, it's so much better. It's much more, you appreciate it more, don't you?
Sure.
Especially at Christmas time, if you open up a bottle of bubbly or something like that.
Yes.
I think you appreciate it a little bit more. Particularly if you're like Michelle and you're sat in a hot tub.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And then what I've done, just so you know, I've taken some of the Flora and Fauna paper, and then this, I think it was from the Christmas Dream paper pad, but obviously any solid colour would work. And we're going to add that to the top. But before we do that, this is where my little hole punch is coming in.
Okay.
Because I just want to make sure I get that. So I'm going to glue this down. I probably, you know what, actually, I've now thought of a better way to do it. Glue it and then send it through the die-cutting machine so you get the hole perfectly formed. I should have probably done that. But there you go. I didn't. So we move on. So yeah, and what's really lovely about this little tag collection is obviously you're getting all the different sizes. So if you're making a little photo album or something like this, it works in a great way.
Yeah.
To do sort of your inserts and things like that with the tag. Actually, I think I'm just going to stick it down as is. I quite like that. Just the tiny little bit poking through to help you get the elements out. So.
Diane's joined us.
Hello.
Hi, Diane Hatch. Hello, Catherine says, snowing here in the Staffordshire moorlands.
Ooh.
And I've never had any alcohol, says Violet Hastings, but I do serious damage with chocolate.
Yes.
I think I could give up chocolate, I reckon, for a month. The one I would struggle with is like savoury, like so crisps, particularly Pringles I love, and I think peanuts as well. I'd struggle to give up those for a month.
That might be quite difficult, yes.
I love savoury snacks.
Right, and then what I've done is I've taken that smaller tag and we're going to put that on here. Yeah. Just in the centre. Like so. You could, I love the fact that you could keep going, and the fact that we've got this little, instead of putting them together with the bit piece, but having that sort of, I don't know, well in the middle means that you could build this up quite a lot if you wanted to. Yeah. It's sort of up to you how deep you go. And then we've got a smaller one here. I love the stitch detail as well. I love a stitch round a die. It
just sets it off really perfectly.
It does. It gives it that little bit extra.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this side, and now what we're going to do is I've got some little tags here to go inside like that. But what I want to do is I want to stamp them with some of the sentiments. So let me get those out. Right, let's see which ones are going to fit on the die that I chose. Oh, I like that. Ladybug Luck, that's wise. Bugs and Kisses. Oh, actually, no, you can bug me anytime. Cute. So we'll get our little rocker block. And I've also got my foam pad, which I like when I'm using my rocker block. I like to use a little stamping mat. I think it makes it easier. So Ladybug Luck. You know, you were saying that when they land on you, you feel like it's good luck. Yeah. My brother had, well, he has lots of dogs, but one of his dogs he used to call a ladybug. And he always says that when he sees one, it's her coming back to visit, which I think is quite sweet. Yeah, and so we got him one of those I think it's ladybird here, isn't it? We got one of those ones that lights up in the garden. And we gave that to him. It's quite
Aw.
sweet. I think ladybirds or ladybugs are very cute.
My thing is feathers. I know it sounds like a really silly thing.
White feathers, isn't it?
Yes, white feathers. So I never really noticed it before. And after my dog Mac passed away a couple of years ago, I see white feathers quite a lot.
Really?
I almost feel like that's him. Just
saying hey.
Saying hey.
Yeah.
I'm up there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, white feathers. Could be ladybugs.
Yeah. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to believe that.
Whatever makes it sort, because it's hard, isn't it, when you lose?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially pets as well, because they're in your life for such, like, you know, I always say, we were joking the other day actually that my sister was getting irritated at her dog. I don't know I can't remember what he was doing, but she was like, oh, that was it. He kept on barking to come back in, going out barking, and she was getting really annoyed. And I said, look, you've got to think. You get to go to work and the shops and all that. Yeah. This is basically his universe. So, and I think she kind of went, oh yeah, you're right, actually. This is his universe. Let him have some fun with making you come back to the door if need be. I
feel like dogs are all the same though, because like Molly will ask to go out and we'll let her out in the garden, and then literally 30 seconds later, she's just at the back door looking in going, why did you let me out? It's like, well, you asked to go out. Why are you now stood at the door?
So funny.
George was saying his cat does that all the time. I think they do it just to keep us on our toes, just to wind us up.
It's like, I always say it's an interaction. They know that we're gonna get up and do something for them if they do that. Yeah. I love as well. My brother's another one of his dogs. He's a cocker spaniel, and if you do something he doesn't like, he yawns at you all the time. And then if you do something he does like, he grins at you. It's so fun.
Proper little toothy grin.
A proper human-like smile.
Yeah.
When my brother first got him, I didn't really like it. It freaked me out a little bit. But now I kind of think it's a part of his way.
Part of his appeal.
Yeah.
Well,
so super
really
cute.
They've all got their own little quirks.
I know. We're very lucky
funny.
to have all these pets that love us.
I agree with Ben, says Cindy. I am much more a savoury snacker. I can pass on most sweets. And Kelly O'Sullivan's joined us. Hello, Kelly.
Hey.
Afternoon, Ben and Helen. It's sunny here in Shropshire. I would prefer the snow. My mum always says that. I've stopped sending pictures back now because she gets really annoyed. So my mum and dad live down in Devon, so very, very far south. Snows there very, very infrequently. Especially up on the moors, Dartmoor, you get snow every year, but where my mum and dad live, right by the seaside in Brixham,
nice.
Never get any snow. And my mum loves the snow. And when we first moved up here, obviously you get a lot of snow up here. I was sending back pictures all the time, and every time she was going, "Oh, stop sending pictures!" So I hadn't sent any pictures today, so it just annoy her.
Okay, so we've got our little tags in there, and then you could put something else on the front if you wanted to. But what we do is we're going to move on to the other side.
Oh, yeah.
So we turn it over, and this is where we want to do our sort of coverage, because obviously you've got the workings here. Right, so what we're going to do is, we're going to take a piece of our pad here. Let's go with, I love this pad. I love the fact that you've got the not so patterned on one side. So like you were saying, because I'm a fan of, when you've got paper pads, you know, sometimes you use a paper pad and you can just use it as is. You cut it out, similar to that card that I was showing where they use sort of wreath element. Yeah. So it's just working as it is. But sometimes you want to be able to add your stencils or some pastes or add a little bit more, especially if you're going with a bit more mixed media. So having that plain colour, knowing it's going to work really well. But what's great about this paper pad, and I do believe, I could be wrong, but for the most pads that we have here, these are uncoated, which means it takes all of that without having to worry about using any kind of ink that you need to heat emboss or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our larger one, again, so exactly the same size as we used for our actual tag, and I'm going to send that through the machine, because what I want to do is, where obviously you've got that gorgeous stitch work, it's the back. So although it looks kind of cool, it is the sort of opposing side. So I want to make sure we can cover that up.
Karen says, I don't drink alcoholic drinks or eat chocolate, but I sure eat too many snacks, such as Cheetos and things like that. Are they like What's-Its?
Yeah, I always think that they're kind of, for me, I find that Cheetos are like a hybrid between a Knick-Knack and a What's-It, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we've got our back here. So we're going to put that, and then what I've done is I've cut a few others as well.
Perfect.
So.
Oh, nice. This is very cute.
Thank you. So we'll pop those on.
Rosalind,
but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this out because it's making a little bit of a lump. So we'll turn it over, but we can put that back afterwards. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
She said, Ben, I retired to become a dog concierge. Let me in so I can go right back out. That's me and Ralph all day long, says Rosalind.
Oh, Ralph. I love it when dogs have human names. Ralph.
Ralph.
That's so cute.
Some people have like dog doors, don't they? Maybe that's the answer. Like you get like a cat
like
flap.
A cat door.
You get like a cat flap and you can get doors for your dog, can't you?
But imagine if you had like a Great Dane.
Oh,
It would just be a regular door.
The door.
Hello?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would work if you had like a little Chihuahua or something.
Yeah.
But anything bigger than maybe a Cocker Spaniel or maybe bigger than a Labrador, and I think you're just asking for trouble.
I know you're going to think I'm making this up, but I'm not. I worked on a quiz channel. A short-lived quiz channel. How many years ago was that? 7, 8 years ago.
Wow.
Used to be on STV, and there was a guy who used to watch every night. And we get people to send in pictures. It was quite interactive, and he had a donkey that lived with him. Right, I'll have a picture somewhere. I must dig it out. And his donkey had a donkey door, so that he could come into his house. And there was pictures that he would send in going. I can't remember the name of the donkey or the guy, but he'd basically send in pictures going, the donkey, let's call him Dave. Dave is watching you again tonight, and he'd send pictures of me on the TV screen with his donkey in the house watching the show.
Oh, wow.
True story.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So he lived in the house?
Basically, he could come and go as he pleased.
That's amazing.
In the house.
Oh.
Kind of like if you've ever watched any of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Instas and stuff. So he's got a Shetland pony and a donkey called Whiskey and Lulu, who come in and out of his house as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
And a pig called Noodle as well.
I was just folding it so I could check which was the front, because this is our front page.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put some elements on here as well. That's so funny, a donkey.
I know.
Amazing.
That's the dream, though, isn't it? Lived in a big house and just being surrounded by animals. I would love that so much. Ace Ventura style, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what the most unusual pet somebody's got.
Go on then, chat us up in the comments.
Yeah, the most unusual pet.
Who's got a donkey that lives with them right now?
A donkey.
That would be so funny. George wants a monkey or a parrot.
A monkey.
I don't know.
Wow.
I feel like monkeys could be quite destructive.
Yes.
And parrots. What was I've heard a thing on the news the other day. There's some safari park, I think it's down south somewhere, where they've had to shut off the parrot enclosure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because a couple of the parrots picked up some naughty words. And then all the others heard, and apparently they've been swearing at all the customers as they've gone by.
No.
So they've had to shut this enclosure off for a while because people have been complaining. They've gone in to see the parrots and they've been telling them to,
That's so funny.
I laugh at that.
Cheeky parrots.
Yeah. I don't know how you deal with that though, because once the parrots know the words, how do you?
Yeah, well.
How do you undo that?
Yeah, they can't forget it because it's their. Yeah, they're not gonna. You're not gonna be able to say, well, look, parrot.
Look, Polly.
That's a naughty word. You can't use it. They're gonna go, okay.
Yeah. Naughty word. Naughty
no
word.
worries.
Oh dear.
Oh, funny.
We have a laugh. Karen says, our Scarlett will bark and run to the back door when she wants something one of the other pugs has. She's gone back then she goes back while they're at the door. That is brilliant. I love that tactic. So good.
Right. I'm going to do a little sentiment on here.
Oh, that's cute.
What do you think? Appreciate life's little miracles?
Yeah, that's quite nice.
It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll go with that one. Oh, and I forgot to put this one away. Let me put that away while I'm thinking about it. Such a messy crafter, Helen.
Well, if you're not making mess, you're not having fun, are you?
Well, I'm so glad you said that. That's me all through. Thank goodness then, if that's allowed, because I am a messy crafter. I'm one of those people, and I know I've got my people out there, they're all the same, that I have a massive desk and end up working on the tiniest little spot.
Yeah.
It gets us all. I really appreciate people who can keep it tidy while they're working. Like, you know, people who can tidy up as they go. That's just never been something I've ever been able to do.
I'm like that when I cook.
Oh, yeah?
I like to wash.
Oh, what kind of things do you cook?
Yeah, when I'm allowed to, because Laura's a very good cook, so she doesn't let me cook very often.
Oh, right.
But the few things that I am allowed to cook, when I do, I always make sure I wash or stack the dishwasher as I go. I wash bits and then put bits in the dishwasher because I like to have it all. Like to have the meal finished, and then at the end of it, all I want is people just to have to put their plates in the dishwasher. I don't then want anyone or me to have to like clean up afterwards.
Yeah, because that's the worst part.
Yeah, exactly right. You
like when you've finished eating.
Enjoy your meal and then have nothing else to do afterwards.
So I don't do a lot of cooking. I'm not very good at it, actually. And the funny thing is when I do, so if I offer up, so we go to, once a week we go to my brother's house for dinner, and once a week we go to my sister's house for dinner. And so if I offer up, sometimes, you know, I'll do it this time. Once I've cooked, I just don't want to eat what I've cooked.
Yeah.
So possibly, if I cooked myself every day, it would be like the greatest diet ever.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to eat it. I just never want to eat it once I've done it. And I used to make cupcakes, and the same thing happened. I just never wanted to eat them. Okay, so we've got our little elements here, and what I've got somewhere, where are you? Again, see, messy. I've got some pictures. What did I? That is me. Oh, so this is me. Yes. So
What's the blue picture of?
That's me in the water, in our pool at home.
I can't make that out.
So this is goggles.
Oh, sorry, I see it now.
Hair.
Sorry,
and what you can see is, you see the ones inside the goggles?
Yeah.
They're glasses. So
Glasses
I can
in your
see.
goggles.
Yeah. So we're going to stick these on.
You can get prescription goggles now, you know.
Yeah, so the idea is they're not glasses as in spectacles, they suck onto the goggle. So it means that if I go somewhere else where I haven't got goggles with me, they'll sucker onto whatever goggles are there. So we've got two pictures here of me, looking very happy.
Yeah.
So we'll pop
Did you say swimming in your pool at home?
Swimming in my pool at home, yes.
That's a bit showbiz.
Is it? It's above ground. It's not in the ground, it's above ground. 18-footer. Yep.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, well, my mum is a huge swimmer. She loves swimming. Oh, let me cut this one down as well. And so we got it during lockdown, because obviously you couldn't go to like leisure centres and stuff like that. But I tell you, they charged through the nose for it, getting it during lockdown.
Yeah, we got an inflatable hot tub during lockdown.
You've got a hot tub?
Well, an inflatable one. I said to Laura, they were selling them in Aldi, hilariously.
Oh, wow.
I said to Laura, I said, it'd be a waste of money, I said, because it's going to cost an absolute fortune to heat it. And I said, we'll probably use it like during this summer and then never use it again. And sure enough, it cost an absolute fortune. We used it during the lockdown, and then it's been in the garage ever since.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We have used it every summer.
Oh, really?
I've been in it in November.
So it's up all the time then, is it?
Pardon?
It's up all the time.
All the time, yeah. It takes up, literally takes up like half of our garden. But we don't have a heater, because one year we had a heater and it didn't make it that much hotter, and it was really expensive.
Cool.
So we don't have the heater for the pool. So I tell you, when we went in November, it was cold.
Chilly.
It was cold. But it's apparently really good for you, I've heard.
Yeah, like cold water therapy.
Yes.
They've got like a dunk tank at our gym, actually. I mean, not that I've been in it, but just out the front, filled with like ice cold water that you can jump in after
Oh, like
a workout.
dunk into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
I don't actually mind cold water.
Oh.
I prefer it to too hot.
Really?
Actually. Yes.
Nah.
Right, so where are we? Hang on, let me just... So we've got our little tag in there.
Very sweet project, this. It's very nice.
Thank you. Our little tag in there. And then we'll put the two photos in the centre. So we'll put the photos in there. Feels a bit...
What?
I just realised.
What?
Feels a little bit showy. These are just two pictures of me.
That's all right.
Look at these lovely pictures of me.
Look at me with my goggles in my swimming pool.
I was going to put in a picture of my mum as well, but which is here. I think I pulled it out. But I'm not going to put it on the back, so.
Bea says she likes it. She says these are brilliant. She says I need those lenses before our next snorkeling trip.
Yes, they're really good. And obviously, because when you're in the water, the vision is slightly different to when you're walking around with your specs on.
Yeah.
And so they don't have to be changed nearly as much as if you're someone like me who changes every year. They don't have to be changed nearly as much. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to cut out one of our little ladybirds. She said, oh no, where have he is? Just cut out one of those and we're done.
Rosalind says, Helen, I'm the same way after cooking a large meal for the holidays. I have to wait a while to eat.
Yeah.
And what a fun mini album, says Cindy Condy. I can see making them to include in our Christmas cards this year. That'd be quite nice,
Oh,
actually.
that would be lovely. I love that idea. Right, so I'm just going to put a little ladybird here, and then what we'll do, I mean, obviously I've got spaces here, so you could maybe put like a little notelet there talking about what the photos were of. You could obviously add extra pockets if you wanted to, or build up some of the tags. It's just a start. Obviously you can really have some fun with something like that. And I think it's one of those things, you know, sometimes people look at scrapbook pages or large albums, and it can be quite daunting. There's a lot of space to fill.
Yeah.
But something like this is sort of a little bit smaller. You know, it's not going to be as difficult to do, and it can be a project that you come back to multiple times, you know, and do another little bit on it, or once you've found the photos that you want and things like that. Right, so I've got some black here and some red.
Amazing. Through the little mini. That's still available, don't forget. All back in stock.
They're all in stock now.
On a pre-order, yeah.
Excellent. Oh, get those pre-orders then.
It's such a handy little machine.
Very cool. And then we'll take that. Two sides, remembering the two sides come apart. Pop that to one side. Just going to check which way they go. So it's there.
Yay.
And there, perfect. So a little bit of tape here. To stick this down. Like I say, I'm not going to do a lot of decoration, but you absolutely can. There's loads of elements in the flora and fauna. So the bees and all things like that. You could even, if you were doing certain pages, you could cut the tag out and then send it through some of those embossing folders.
Yeah.
Put your inks on and things like that. So there's lots to do. What did I do with the foam pads? Oh, here they are. These are such dinky little foam pads.
I know,
perfect.
they're the smallest ones in the world ever. We had some large ones there, and I feel like they've all now been used up, and now we've just got teeny weeny dinky ones.
I mean, it was a bit trickier for the cylindrical elements, but for this it's perfect, because obviously it's quite small, which means it's perfect for that. So we'll take those off. There we go.
Very nice.
So, and what I thought would be quite nice is you've got the elements that folds up. So, oh, hang on, I folded it the wrong way. But what I mean is you fold it into itself. That's the idea of having it fold, but like when I did it originally, to fold it both ways. But also, if you wanted, you could then stick it up as a frame if you've got the pictures on the front.
Oh, yeah.
So, and again, just fold that down. And it could be like that.
Very pretty. Very good. Absolutely love that. Very pretty, says Sheila.
Thank you.
That is so cute, says Mallory Kellogg. And Linda says, I'm a messy crafter. I start with a clean desk, but end up working in the corner.
That's exactly what I'm like. Identical.
And Violet says, I'm definitely a messy crafter. And every single time I do a deep clean / rearrange, it takes me days to remember what I moved where. And on the subject of animals in houses, I'm sure my horse would come in and lay in front of the wood burner, says Zoe, with the dog if he could. Where Daisy and Laura have got their lone pony, Sooty, there's a little Shetland pony up there called Rosie, who I kind of think sometimes I'd just love to lead down to our house and bring her in. Just think it'd be cool to have a little Shetland pony wandering around the house. I think some of the parrot videos I've seen of cheeky parrots are hilarious, says Rosalind. And Paw Print says, I've seen a clip of Arnold's herd. I would love a miniature donkey, probably easier than Oscar. All of these goodies obviously available for you. The Stitched Edge dies just available in the UK as a bundle. So $46.40 is the deal if you want to jump in and grab those. All of the options are available for you. I'll quickly rattle through, show you the shapes again that you're going to get. So you've got your Stitched Edge arches, you've got your Stitched Edge scallop circle. You've got your stitched edged pennant flags. You've got the beautiful tags that you've just seen Helen using there. If you want to get these individually, of course, you can get these individually, both in the UK and the US. That is your rounded rectangles, and then you've also got your postage stamps in there as well. So that is £46.40 for the bundle, or just check the shop the day for the individuals on those. And then if you want that bundle with the flora and fauna, 2 of the paper pads you're going to get, don't forget, these are 6x6, 36 sheets, double-sided. You're getting 12 designs. Oh no, actually you're getting more than that. Oh, you hang on, 1, 2, 3. There you are. 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. Someone had just used some of the papers in here. So they're beautifully detailed. Lots of glorious florals in there. Wildflowers, all of the beautiful butterflies and bumblebees, and your little ladybugs in there as well. And of course, the B side is a little bit more stripped back for you too. So that's all included twice over in that pad. You've got the set there, which is called Small Things, so that includes the little ladybug if you want to be able to create what Helen's just done. You've got all your sentiments in stamp form, 2 embossing folders, so that one's called Sweet Flora, and then you've also got your Ladybug Love, and then you're going to get the absolutely incredible Flora and Fauna bugs, which is that amazing floral frame, and then the build your own bugs, we'll call them, Build-A-Bug. And then lastly, of course, in the set, you have got your Lady Luck edgeables. Thank you for all of the lovely comments that have come through in that show. All the goodies, as I say, are available on Shop Today. We are back in an hour's time for masterclass. Lots of goodies on that show, actually, including we've got liquid watercolours, we've got the duet colour blooms, shimmering pads, aqua markers. And those stitched edge dies, of course, are back on the show as well for you. So lots of reasons to come in and join us. And of course, in a masterclass, all about asking those questions, asking for those requests as well. Anything particularly you want to see, we're quite happy to do, Helen, aren't we?
Of course. Yeah. Message in, and I might learn something new. That's what I love. Yeah. You know, the interaction in that way.
That's what it's all about, the back and forth, the forth and back, the back and forth, the forth and back. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. As I say, everything there for you on the Shop the Day, so do head to the website, get all of those deals, and Helen and I will meet you back here for Masterclass in just over an hour's time. Until then, thank you for watching, and bye for now.